What's up guys, Dickens here. Today we are going to do a review on the Flux and the Flux Max. So first thing we're going to talk about is the build quality on both machines. Both are very similar as they're made obviously by the same company. They have two different finishes, two different grip designs, two different battery designs, and now they have a little bit slightly different of a housing design. As you see, the housing has sort of an angle here. The grips and the batteries still match up the same. Everything is still pretty much the same, except you get a little digital display here now on the Flux Max that you can see here, and here you just have your little icons here, your LED colors, just to tell you what voltage you're running. As far as the quality of the build, if these were anything compared to Iron Man, these are the fucking Tony Starks of the tattoo machines. These things are built tough, right? These things are built correct, built right. They're gonna last you a very long time, and you can get them pretty much in multiple different colors and different variations. And all the finishes are just as nice as all the others. So you can pretty much count on a good quality tattoo machine with the Flux and the Flux Max. As far as comfort goes with these machines, you can see that the Flux grip here is just a little bit thinner than the Flux Max here. I prefer personally the feel of the Flux Max grip, just because you're going to have a little bit of a wider end here. It's going to sit a little bit better in your hand for long sessions versus the regular Flux grip. You can interchange them again. None of the grips are quite the size of the Exo grips, but the Flux Max does come standard with a bigger grip than the actual regular Flux. So as far as comfort goes, I'm going to lean towards the Flux Max here on that one, just because I do longer sessions of my tattoos and it seems to not fatigue my hand as much. So these machines come with three different strokes. Okay, you can get one with a 3.2 cam, a 4.0, and a 4.5. And if you don't know what that means if you order, we'll say the Cancer Flux Max, if you go onto FK Irons, you can select the throw that you want, whether it's 3.2, 4.0, or 4.5. If you order the 3.2, you're going to have a little bit of a softer hit, right? If you order 4.0, obviously it's kind of right in the middle, and the 4.5 is pretty much going to Rihanna all of your clients. I don't know if that's what you're wanting to do, but that's what it's going to do. It also depends on the artist, what you're trying to do. If you're trying to accomplish soft black and grays, I highly recommend you hit with 3.2. If you're looking to solid color pack, you can pretty much accomplish that with the 4.0, which FK Irons has been putting it in their machines, since day one. So you really can't go wrong with the 4.0. Most of these tattoo machines that I have here are 4.0s, but I do have a 3.2 as well as a 4.5 as well. I didn't really seem to notice a difference much in the 4.0 and the 4.5, but I definitely noticed a softer hit in the 3.2. Also, you do have the adjustable give with the Flux Max, so you're going to have a little bit of an e-give, which it does work. I guess to each their own with it. I tend to just leave it off though. You can adjust that right on the Dark Labs app, or you can adjust it right on the actual screen of the machine. The consistency of these machines, I would say they're very reliable. I've had this machine here for, I want to say, going on about 1.5 years to 2 years. This was the very first Valentine's edition that they came out with. I think this was one of the first special editions that they had, besides the chromium and the stealth, of which were a part of the original line of the Flux. I believe this was the first special edition machine they had. So I've had this for quite a while, and as you can see, it sounds pretty quiet still. Like I said, these are the fucking Hondas of tattoo machines. These things will continue to run for hundreds of hours. I've had no issue with it, no issues with the grips, no issues with the batteries. So far, the Flux durability, I'm going to have to lean more towards the regular Flux on this, just because I've had it a lot longer than the Flux Max. So I trust this machine a lot. So battery on both of these. Okay, so here's where I've noticed the biggest difference of these tattoo machines. I've noticed the biggest difference of the Flux and the Flux Max with battery life. On the actual regular Flux battery, I typically get anywhere between 8 and I would say 12 hours realistically with this one battery. Typically, I only have to use one battery per tattoo. And with the new Flux Max battery, I've noticed that it dies within 4 to 5 hours. Now, I don't know if it's a bad battery or what the case might be, But typically within about 4 or 5 hours, I've noticed on both of my Flux Maxes that the batteries tend to die very, very quickly in comparison to the regular original Flux batteries. Also, point to make for charging, once you charge a battery and it is full, it is not going to stay charged full when you're storing it. So if you have multiple Fluxes, as I do, multiple batteries, you know, with the XOs, the Flux and the Flux Max, you could fully charge the battery and then a month could go down the line. If you don't put it in travel mode, you will drain the battery. The battery will not be fully charged in a month from now. So it's important that if you charge your battery to the full potential, that you do put it in travel mode. That way it does hold the battery and it doesn't drain as it's just sitting. Warranty on these things. I have sent a few machines back to get serviced. They are very, very responsive. It is a very easy process to do. You just go to the FK Irons website, you go down to contact support, and you're gonna have warranty columns and some prompts for you to fill out. They send you a label. It's really, really relatively easy. If you are under warranty, it costs little to nothing. If you don't have a warranty, I believe it was $300 for me to completely have an XO that I got off of eBay, completely gone through. I bought this machine for 400 bucks on eBay and I got it fixed for 300 bucks. So I got an XO pretty much brand new for about 700 bucks. They do a very good job turnaround time. Once you get it there, you pretty much have your machine back in about 2 weeks. And just a reminder, I am not an affiliate, an ambassador, sales rep, or sponsored by FK Irons in any way, shape, or form. This is just a non-biased review of just your average consumer using the actual tattoo machines firsthand. One more time, my name is Dickens, Erie, Pennsylvania, InkXspression. If you could like, share, subscribe, maybe leave any sort of questions for me that you might have for these machines or any other machines that you'd like me to review in the future, I'll be sure to do so. I appreciate you guys. Thanks.